it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're about to do the second game of the Maximum Carnage Campaign.
Yeah.
And we're taking Venom's back, but we're going to use Morbius. And we don't have the original Spider-Man, so we're going to use a symbiote Spider-Man.
Cool.
Because Venom and Firestarter. And we're against Shriek again, but we're using the Carnage challenge this time, so they tell you to put Carnage in that spot there. And we still have Demogoblin and Doppelganger there. And the Carnage threat, they tell you to take off because the Carnage challenge is up. So that one's there too.
Right.
Shriek starts in Statue of Liberty, and then we start in Central Park. Everything else is the same with her card too. For the Carnage challenge, he goes before the villain on the second turn. So he doesn't go on the first turn, but on the second turn, you roll the dice, and then you see where he goes, and then he infects. That's what the markers are on. On the leftmost civilian or SUG, you put an infected marker.
Okay.
And those are all the infected. There's 6 infected markers. Once, if you can't place one, his plot activates and you lose the game. Okay. So you have to get them off the board, or if you can't place one, then his plot goes and then the game ends.
Okay.
And then he basically moves and puts an infected token, and then on the face there, he goes into a spot and he can damage people too.
Okay.
That's basically what we're saying. His card there too. You can damage them at the start of the game, but the only way you can damage them is if there's no infected markers on the table. So you got to get the infected markers off the table, then you can actually start hitting them.
Okay. And how do we get rid of them?
It's just like anyway, you use a fight to get rid of a thug or a heroic action to get rid of a civilian.
Okay.
Same as normal. It's just they're infected.
Okay.
But we also got to remember against Shriek that she likes to, if there's no civilians on the board too, so you got to watch taking them off too.
Yes.
So it comes into play. We already have everything set up here. We added Iron Fist, Deathlock, and Firestarter to the campaign. We remove Carnage. Yeah, we did all that too. So we'll start the game with Shriek's first turn. And it's just like before, her first starting card. There's no BAM, she doesn't move, and then she adds 1 thug in her location and both adjacent locations. So at the end of the villain turn, we can add a civilian to that location, and I think we'll do that too.
Okay.
Because we'll be taking some off too, so it's good to put them on the board too.
Right.
And if there is overflow, it's still the same that she flips them too. So first off, we'll try out Firestarter. So those are her cards. She has an airlift too.
Cool.
So, and we don't have a team with this one. It's just,
so we're going to pick up.
And I didn't use a United Heroes deck. We'll just use just normal team.
Okay.
Without those cards. So
let's see what she gets. And she got a wild.
Okay. And like the other one, I think it's good to get the evasive enemies off, so then you can actually start damaging them faster, probably.
Yes.
So it's over there this time. I think Carrion's in the same spot of the last game, and then I think Demogoblin was over there last time. And,
I think so too.
Yeah. So.
But that's also a Shriek ignores 1 damage.
Yeah, that we can worry about that one later too, because when we can actually start damaging her.
Can't get quite over there. So we should be trying to clear up the infected though, right?
Yeah.
So she has a wild or a move and a heroic action that we could use to clear up the infected. And then go from there.
And she also has the airlift. So if we use the airlift and her move and heroic action card,
yes,
she can go all the way over to there and then put a heroic action in that spot.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
And then Spider-Man also has great responsibility. He can do 2 heroic actions. If we clear up a civilian, at the end of the turn, we get a wild for it. Yeah. Or we can use them for normal, and then you could clear up that threat too if she puts one there.
Yep, sounds good. So let's do Firestarter.
Okay, so use the airlift to move one. So use her move and heroic action card to move over one. And then, so use a heroic action to put in that threat.
Sounds good.
So Symbiote Spider-Man's going to go. So our plan is to use that Great Responsibility card, probably, but...
Let's see what he picks up anyway.
Okay.
Just in case. 2 fights.
Nice.
So we're going to do...
Great Responsibility.
Yes. So that will move him with Firestarter.
Yeah, because he has 2 moves.
I don't pick up Venom by accident.
Okay. Put him over here. And then we won't save a civilian with it, but we'll use 2 of the heroic actions to clear up that threat already.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
So this one, I think that was in our... Was this in our last game or not? Oh, no, I don't think
Brooklyn
so.
Bridge, I'm not sure.
No, Central Park. Statue of Liberty was, but... So this one, you may add 1 civilian to any location, then rescue 1 civilian from this location. So if we add a civilian to that location, we can rescue the infected one, if we want to do that.
Yeah.
And the infected ones still go to your mission too. They don't get discarded or anything.
So but it's end of turn though, so the special ability on his card wouldn't apply, right? Because it says if you rescue a civilian, you get a wild token.
It's for this special effect, so he won't use a special effect for it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do that. So we did that. We rescue the civilian. So Venom's gonna go.
Let's see what he pulls. You can move to any location, then fight there.
Fight. Oh, so you'd have a fight and a fight. Nice. He's a move. Probably want to get carrion off, like we normally do at the start when we're doing them.
Yes. Okay,
so do you want to use your fight card then?
Yes.
And he has a move from Symbiote Spider-Man. So he's going to move over and hit carrion twice. That's our turn. So now it normally Shriek's turn, but because of the challenge, Dark Carnage goes first.
Okay.
So you roll the dice. And of course we get that one. So with that one, you move Dark Carnage clockwise to the next location with any heroes. Clockwise, so right there.
Yeah.
Then place 1 infected token below the leftmost not infected thug or civilian there. So that thug would get infected.
Good thing we took that off.
You can have multiple infected in one spot.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's just if you don't have infected tokens, you automatically lose. So it's good. Each rotation, you have to take one off. Or if we didn't take that one off, we would have lost already.
Yeah.
And you can always, I don't think there's a way that he can put 2. So he always puts 1 a turn when he goes.
That's good to know.
Yep. Okay. If there's none in that location, add a thug there with infected token. But there was 1. Now deal 1 damage to 1 hero in each location with 1 or more infected. So the infected are going to attack us now. So it's good to get them off when their heroes are there.
Okay.
So
everybody's taking a damage.
Yeah, but it's 1 hero in the location. So Spider-Man or Firestarter would get 1.
Okay.
Venom would take 1, and so would Morbius.
Okay.
Morbius has body armor, so he can protect 1 damage from that.
Yep.
So does Venom. And then... Oh, we didn't play the Spider Sense card. If you had Spider Sense, you could move off.
Right.
And he has some pretty good cards. Do you want to get rid of the Wild for Firestarter then? She'll take the hit.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
And that was Dark Carnage. So now it's Shriek's turn.
Ooh.
What's he going to do? 4 and bam. So she lands here. And like before, was her bam. In her location and both adjacent ones. In each of those was no heroes. Flip 1 civilian. None there, none there. But there is a hero there, so we don't have to flip 1. And then in each of these with any heroes, deal 1 damage to each of them. So Morbius is going to take a damage.
Okay.
And he would be moved 1 away from Shriek. So he can't go towards. He can't go towards, so he's going to go towards Venom.
All right.
And which card? He has some good ones. The The Gaze one, you can stun people,
Yeah.
but that double fight is good. And he can heal himself with hunger.
Yeah.
He's not close enough to Gaze someone. I think the Gaze is probably the best bet, maybe.
Yeah, I think so at this point.
Because he can't catch up to Shriek. And we're going to get rid of Carrion soon, too, to stop his BAM. So, yeah, we'll put Gaze at the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if there's 2 in his deck, but maybe he'll come up later.
Hopefully.
Then we'll do the BAMs. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero on this location. If there's none, discard civilian. Nope.
No civilian there.
That one is 1 hero in each adjacent location. No.
Nope.
Carnage isn't on the board because Dark Carnage.
Yeah.
Now Carrion. Each hero with any crisis tokens take 1 damage. They don't have any yet. Then give 1 crisis token to each hero in this and both adjacent locations. So that is everybody. So everybody now has a crisis token. Yeah. Let's check. We do have civilians still on the board. So we're still good.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything with oh, yeah, that one. At the end of each villain turn. Nope, we can't add because then there'll be overflow. And that's at the end of our turn for that one. Nope, so we're good.
Yeah.
So it is now Morbius's turn.
Okay.
So Morbius will pick up.
Power of Blood. Discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to a
Heroic
heroic action.
Nice.
And it's a move and a fight.
Okay.
So it's
Yes.
similar.
Same name, but they do different stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. And then he has Hunger. Defeat 1 thug or discard 1 civilian in your location. If you do, draw a card. So he has a fight from Venom. So it can use a fight 1 to hit Carrion and 1 to hit the thug.
Yeah.
To deal with that. And then he can use Hunger to discard. We won't go to the mission, but we can discard the civilian there to get the infected off.
Yeah.
And he would heal himself a card. Do you want to do that?
Cool.
Okay, so we'll play that card. We'll pick up another one because we're going to discard a civilian.
Another Power of Blood.
Okay, it looks like those. So he heals himself and then discards cards.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so we'll put that in the storyline. So he still has a move left. He's going to move over to Brooklyn Bridge. And then at the end of his turn, he'll add a civilian to that location and then rescue the same one he added.
Cool.
So Firestarter's going to go. Pick up.
Move and a fight.
Okay. And she has a move from Morbius. Do you want to use her special effect card?
Microwave energy manipulation.
So she gains 2 heroic actions and a move. So she can move twice and go to Central Park.
Okay.
And then, so probably clear up one of those infected and put 1 towards the threat.
Sounds good.
Okay. So Firestarter went. Also forgot to mention, if you beat the villain before Dark Carnage is off the board. So if the villain dies, Dark Carnage turns into the new villain and he's really angry and starts doing damage and he gets life equal to the infected tokens. So it's good to kill him before you get the villain.
Yeah.
If you can. So Firestarter went. It's Symbiote Spider's turn.
Yes. Let's see what we got. A fight.
So there's some interesting cards too.
Yeah.
So what's his great power? So if he does fights for each thug.
It gets 2 fights, and then for each thug defeated with a special effect, at the end of your turn, you gain a fight token.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And you have a move.
Yes.
There's 2 thugs in his location.
Yes.
And he can go move there.
But if he goes down there,
Yeah.
he'll take a damage for fighting more than 1.
If he can hit 1 thug and hit.
Ah, good point. I always forget.
Because in Hell's Kitchen, if you defeat more than 1 thug, you take a damage.
Yes, yeah. I always forget you can divide your. So that makes sense because then we can put.
Yeah, because it doesn't say against 1 target, right? Some of them say 1 target.
Yeah. And then he could always use the. Oh, well, it's at the end of your turn, so he can
Next turn he can do it.
Token.
Okay, so he'll go down 2 because he has 2 moves. Hit the thug that's infected and hit Demo Goblin for 1 damage.
So we're going to use Great Power.
And he'll get 1 wild token because he defeated 1 thug. Oh, not wild. He'll get a fight token.
Yes.
Okay. So moved over. 1 thug's gone. Demo Goblin took a damage. And that's our turn.
Yeah.
So now it's Dark Carnage's turn. What's he going do. I rolled them down. Well, he's gonna move to the closest villain. Sorry, well, for him it's a villain. For us, it's a hero.
All right.
There is no thug or civilian there, so he'll place a thug with an infected token.
Okay.
So now he deals 1 damage to one hero in each location with infected. Morbius and Venom have one in their location, and they don't. So Morbius, we like fights in this one because we got to deal with a lot of thugs.
Yes.
Power of Blood with heroic action, maybe we'll get rid of, because that has a fight that just. If you discard the card, you get a fight. So yeah, maybe we'll do the one with heroic action.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will go at the bottom. We got to get more hunger cards now to heal him up.
Yep.
And
then Venom.
Venom will take one.
The move and heroic action, or the.
Yeah, the move and heroic action is probably the best one.
Okay.
And that was Carnage. Now it's Shriek. What's he gonna do? Darkest Family Assembly. Oh, this is the one where she brings Carrion's gonna come back.
Uh-oh.
So we'll do the free and then bam. So she goes there. So flip over anyone without a. In each of these with no heroes, flip one there. So we'll flip the leftmost ones. You can flip infected in this. It doesn't say you can't flip them.
Okay.
So that turns into 1.
All right.
And then that one wouldn't turn because Morbius is there. Now she's going to do in each of those with any heroes. So the adjacent. So Venom's going to get hit again, and so is Morbius.
Okay.
Morbius will get hit first, and he's going to take a damage. So probably the double fight's better for us.
Yes.
So we'll put the other Power of Blood. They're all Power of Bloods.
Yep.
Lucky he had that body armor. He would have been out now.
Yeah.
We're going to hit hard this match.
Absolutely.
Venom.
Same with Venom had body armor too, right?
Yeah, he would have been out now too.
Yeah.
So
are we going to keep the
being able to move to any locations pretty.
And
that was
there?
good. Was when we had Cloak and Dagger, they could do that.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of this one, I think.
Okay. Okay. So Morbius would get pushed here. Venom would be pushed here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's it for her bam. Yeah. And now we do. If any henchman has been defeated, which is Carrion, randomly put 2 of them back. There's only 1 defeated. So sucks it came, but at least it wasn't we got 2 and then they're going to bring 2 back.
Yeah.
Starting from Streak's location and proceeding clockwise. Delay the next villain turn. Oh, I think this came out when I was in it. We forgot to delay the villain turn last time we did it for each henchman.
Oh.
So she's going 4 turns now, not 3.
Okay.
When last time we played, we brought them back and we forgot to delay the turn.
Okay.
So we'll bring back Carrion in her spot.
Okay.
Because it's her spot and clockwise.
Yeah.
And then the villain's turn's delayed.
Okay. And then we have to populate too, right?
Yep, because it's so in her location. So we'll put that this way. Her location, we'll put a thug, no overflow, civilian. There's overflow there, so every civilian would turn into a thug. Okay. Did that. Delayed the turn. So that's, you had a good question too. Dark Carnage is not going to go every free. He still goes before the villain, and now the villain's going every 3 turns. 4 now, so he's going to go before she does.
Okay.
If we clear up a threat, it goes down to 3 turns because it would have been 2, but it's +1. Okay. So, Symbiote, Spider-Man was last, so it is Venom.
Regeneration. You may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand.
That is pretty helpful right now.
It is.
It doesn't help us with any. The previous card doesn't have any fights in it, unfortunately.
No, just a bunch of moves.
But you can move twice. It's too bad there's no location that can help us. You may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to swap a card from your hand with one in the storyline. Okay. That's what North America's card is.
Yes.
So maybe we should, because we're getting hit hard, maybe we'll do regeneration?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he can move twice. We also got to remember we all have crisis tokens too, so we got to get Carrion off the board too.
Yeah.
But Morbius, you can feed him, because if you feed Morbius a move, he can do 2 damage.
Yep.
But Firestarter's over there, so is he's over there too. So maybe doing tracking might be helpful, because you can move over to where Carrion is and do 2 damage.
Yes.
And then Firestarter can go, Morbius can go over, but he won't have a move.
No, that's the only problem.
But he has 2 fights. Clear a thug. Huh. As long as, but everyone's going to get hit, because it happened last time was Carrion. As long as you have a crisis token, he hits everyone on the board.
Yes.
And then he gives them to people close to him.
Yeah. And then if we get back to Symbiote Spider-Man, he still has the airlift if we need it. But
because he has moves. What do you think? So we do the tracking or the regeneration? Tracking, we could probably get Carrion off this turn.
Yeah. We need to get Carrion off because of the crisis tokens. It's
okay,
important.
so we'll do tracking then.
Okay.
So he'll move to any location. So it goes to Carrion's location, and then he's going to do 2 fights there.
Yep.
So Venom's just going to forfeit his last move and stay there.
All right.
So now it's Morbius's turn.
Let's see what he pulls. Mesmer's Gaze. Attach a stun token to a villain or henchman in your location. Next villain turn, that villain or henchman's BAM is canceled and the stun token is discarded.
So you can, where you are, you can actually move over and do that to Shriek. And you'll stop her. She'll move and then she'll BAM and then you cancel her BAM.
That's a good idea.
And then Venom has a fight that you can
get rid of Carrion.
So that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. So I guess he does have 2 gazes because you put one at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
So there is 2. I don't know if there's 3 in there. So he'll move over. He'll gaze Shriek because you can do you can do villains and henchmen. Cool. So her BAM is going to be stunned.
Awesome.
Is it everyone in that zone or just one? That villain or henchman. Okay, so it's not everyone. It's just you pick one.
Right.
And then he'll use the fight to hit Carrion and clear up Carrion.
Cool.
Nice. So Shriek spam is canceled, so that's good.
Awesome.
And Carrion's off the board. And because we finished another threat, even though we did before, it still counts as clearing a threat.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's Firestarter's turn.
Move and heroic action.
Okay. And she has a move left in there too. So she has a move and fight she can do. We want to get rid of the he does damage in that location. So you don't want to go the doppelgangers. Because you can move and go there.
That's what I was thinking. Move, and then fight Demo Goblin?
Yeah. We want to get infected off the board too. Oh, we have 2 off. Okay.
Because the other option is that she moves, and then fights a thug in the location with Venom and everybody and gets rid of another infected.
Oh, that's a good bet too, because if she moves, she can get rid of that thug that's infected.
Yeah.
We'll go to our mission, and then at the end of the turn, she can add a civilian and then take one away to add to the civilian mission.
Yep, so let's do
that. We get more out of our turn, I think. That way, maybe?
I think so.
And then we're all in one spot. So if the only downside to that is if Shriek comes over there and hits all of us, but...
Yeah, well, we're mostly in one spot because Symbiote Venom is still Demo Goblin.
Yep. So at the end of a turn, she would have added a civilian to that location, and then you rescued from that location.
Awesome.
So So that, and because the villain's turn is delayed, we get another turn.
Nice.
So Symbiote Spider-Man's going to go.
And he gets a move and fight.
Okay. And he has a move and fight from Firestarter too. Huh. He is free. Oh, if he does he has a double fight. Oh, but then you'll clear up the threat, and then she's going to go faster. That would be bad right now.
Yes.
You got to clear up some more thugs, I think.
Yes.
And that's going to be filled up. Because we have a move and because he is if he uses his move and fight, he can move there, fight, and clear up that infected.
Yeah.
Then use the other move from. If he moves and fights, he'll have 2 fights left. So he can clear up one in Hell's Kitchen, one there, which is infected.
Yeah.
And then the 2 moves to go back to Brooklyn Bridge, right? Because he has 2 moves total.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the turn, we'll do the same. We can add one and take one away.
That's a good idea. That works.
Okay. So now Dark Carnage will go before Shriek. Okay, 1. I didn't roll. So he'll move over 1 to Central Park. And now if you do that, move Dark Carnage clockwise to the number of locations shown on the tile. Add 1 infected token to the leftmost infected. So a civilian would get infected. And if there's none, you would put a thug there and infect it. Okay, so that's it.
Okay.
So that civilian will be infected. Shriek's going to go now. Her BAM is canceled. And that happened to us last time when we stunned her. She didn't have a BAM this turn.
Yeah.
So, that's it. But she's going to move free and then flip all civilians in her and adjacent locations.
Okay.
So, she flipped over the civilian there because she flips all in both in adjacent locations. Okay. So she flipped. She has to populate 2, so none in her zone. And then there'll be a thug up there. And then a civilian down there.
Okay.
And there's still civilians on the board, so we don't lose. And we still have free infected tokens, so we're good.
Cool.
So it's Venom's turn. Yep.
Move and a fight.
Okay. You have a move and fight from Symbiote Spider-Man. Regeneration would be good now. Do you want to play Regeneration now? Because you have a move and fight from Spider-Man that we can use.
Okay.
So what's that do?
You may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand.
Okay, so that happens right now. So 2 more.
To fight. And a wild.
Okay. So there's infected over there. He can use one of the moves to move over there, fight the infected.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has another move. He can move back and do what we're doing. Put a civilian there, take it off, and save it.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Kind of camping the same thing, but we're going to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Morbius's turn. Pick up.
A wild.
Okay. So he's a move and 2 fights. We don't want to go down there because it'll be adjacent to Demo Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get hit. This will be bad. There is 2 thugs in that location. Do you just want to do and we won't even, the Power Blood, we won't discard a card to get a move token? We'll just use Power Blood to use the 2 fights?
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
And we'll fight the 2 thugs there. And then we'll just stay there and do add the civilian to that location and then take one away.
Yep.
Okay. So Firestarter's going to go. Pick up. What's that do?
Microwave heat emission. 2 fights against a single target in your location.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Has to be a single target.
If she moves down here, she's going to get hit by Demo.
Yeah.
The other one's a move and a fight will end our... that's tough. Because if she moves up there, she can clear up a civilian, even though we don't want civilians cleaned up, but it will add to our mission, which will help.
Yeah.
Because if we, I don't think, I think we've done it once. If you clear up all missions, everyone immediately gets a card.
I'm not sure we've ever done that.
Yeah. And we're in a good spot to get them all in this one.
Yeah.
And we don't, we're Shriek. Okay, so she has some zeros, and I know she has some big moves sometimes. I don't know if she has short moves, so that's another thing. We're all in a spot where she is. And do we want to take more damage? Huh.
Well, the only person who really can't, like, it's not good if any of us take damage.
Oh, yeah, so Morbius is going to go down.
Morbius will go down if we take.
And then it will trigger her BAM again.
Yeah.
If he's there. Screw it. Let's do it. We'll move Firestarter against a single. Oh, is it saying against a single target?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good against heroes.
Yeah.
So she'll do her. It's either go down there because it's the end of our rotation anyway. Then they'll be going twice. And then we got to clear up a threat too, and yeah, we can still hit her. It's Carnage that we can't hit. So maybe we'll go up there with some move and heroic action.
Okay.
And clear up a civilian.
Okay.
Okay. So we're in good shape for missions, but we'll see now. Dark Carnage 2. So here he's going to be where Demo Goblin is. And he'll infect the thug that's in that location.
Okay.
Shriek's going to go 0. We got another no BAM card from her.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to stay where she is. Flip all civilians in her and both adjacent locations. So this one, we still have civilians on the board. We have 2. We're good.
Yeah.
No BAM from anybody. Then she's going to populate. So a thug would go there. No overflow, and the civilian would go up there. So we've had 2 no BAMs, so we're probably going to have a bunch of BAMs in a row. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But Firestarter went. Oh, Symbiote still has his move.
He does.
Yeah, okay, nice. So we'll pick up for him.
And it's a move.
Okay. And we have a move and heroic action.
Yeah.
So
he could use
right off the bat, because we want to get that threat off the board.
Yeah.
If we use his airlift and Firestarter's move, we can get over there and use heroic action.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's without even him playing a card yet?
Yep.
Okay, so what card will we play with him? Too bad he doesn't have a heroic action because we could clear up that threat.
No, but he does have double fights, so we could
do the double fights.
And get rid of an infected.
Yeah, and then she'll be going every 2 turns. Clear up the civilian because there's some there. Oh, heroic action, we want to clear that up. No, okay, so we'll do that. We'll do the 2. He'll use his airlift and the move from Firestarter to get over to Central Park.
Okay.
And use her heroic action for the mission.
Yep.
Now it's deciding which card we're going to play because we're feeding the next person. Venom would get double fights.
But then we have to get Venom somewhere to use the double fights.
Yeah, that's a problem. He's a wild. You clear that up, we'd have 2 cleared. Then we can start damaging there. Because he has we haven't picked up for him either yet, so we don't know.
Yeah.
And we want to keep the double fights maybe for fighting against bosses.
Okay.
It has been Spider Sense. We're not feeding anybody. It sucks that his Spider Fence doesn't feed anybody else.
No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, actually.
And if we give him a move. Oh, that's an implication because then you could give Venom a move. And then he has a move, fight. You clear up the thug. Because I'm not too worried about overflow, because all overflow and dust does is just flip over the civilian, which is bad, but we can get other civilians maybe. Mm-hmm. If we feed him the move card, then Venom could use his move and fight. And so move, and then fight the infected. Right?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get the most, and then who would be after? But then he would clear up. Morbius still has to go. Trying to seeing if I can get free turns out of it without clearing up a threat. I don't think we can.
No.
Because unless he hits Demo Goblin and he doesn't clear up the threat, then we're not clearing that. And then Morbius can go. Trying to think a few steps ahead. Yeah, we'll use the move. So then Venom would get a move, and then Venom will use his move and fight card. He picked up?
No, Venom hasn't picked up yet. That's for
Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay, yes. So this is for Spider-Man's playing his card. Symbiote?
Yeah.
Because he already did Firestarter's card.
Yeah.
For moving...
Because if he goes with Doppelganger, he's going to get hit.
Yeah, and if he goes over there... He has full life. Well, no, we'll keep him there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's Venom's turn.
Yes.
Venom will pick up.
Got to move and fight.
So he'll just play that card he just picked up because we already got one.
Yep.
So he used Spider-Man's in his move to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll do one fight against Demo Goblin. And we figured out Demo Goblin only attacks people adjacent to him.
Yep.
We haven't cleared up a threat yet, so now we can still do Morbius. So Morbius is going to go.
Morbius got a heroic action.
Okay. You may add one to any location, then rescue one from that. Okay. He has a move and a fight. We'll get multiple ones here. So he has a move and a fight. He'll move down here.
Mm-hmm.
Fight one of these, which will clear up that mission.
Yeah.
He'll play his heroic action card or a wild, because a wild is anything. And he can feed Firestarter anything.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll do that.
For her next turn. Yeah. So we'll feed Firestarter that. For his wild, he will clear up that civilian, which will clear up the second mission.
Yeah.
So now we can hit streak. We still want to finish that mission over there, though.
Yes.
But now we fed Firestarter a wild, so now she can use that wild to clear up that threat next turn.
Awesome.
Unless this turn might hurt us. So we finished those two missions. Cool. At the end of the turn, you may relocate any number of civilians from this location. Unfortunately, we already cleared it. So I'm just going to clean some stuff up, and then it'll be Carnage's turn. Since you're done, so if we just clear one more threat, each hero immediately draws one card.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
the benefit for getting that. Okay, so where's his dice? There it is. What's he going to do? 1. Okay, so he's going to go over here. And he is going to infect that thug.
Okay.
Now there's a bam. So she's going to go 2.
Uh-oh.
And of course where Morbius is. So 1, 2. Bam. So that would turn into a thug. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh,
we got one.
We got one. That was close.
We got one.
Okay. And lucky there's no one there that can get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because if it was, we would have lost there.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is going to suck now because now she's going to bam and hit everyone for 1 damage and her and adjacent. So we'll do Morbius first. He'll get hit and still get pushed. And let's push him here. He loses his card to the bottom of his deck. That would trigger her bam again.
Mm-hmm.
There's no civilian. Lucky there wasn't that last civilian there. We would have lost there because he would have triggered it there. Rinse and repeat. She would bam Venom. And she would have bammed them initially. So Venom's losing 2 hit. Oh. The first bam hits everyone simultaneously. There's a... So he would have got hit and pushed off over to there.
Okay.
He would have took 1 damage from that and lost the card.
Okay.
Let's do the fight because of wild, we could be anything.
Yeah.
So from the initial bam, Morbius got pushed back and died, KO'd. he got pushed back there.
Yeah.
It would have triggered her BAM again. So he's not there anymore. So he's not going to get hit again.
Yeah.
But if there was now a civilian there, that would have flipped and we would have lost again.
Yeah.
But she's done with her BAMs. Now it's going to trigger the other BAM. He's going to get hit anyway. Crap. We'll do it in order. So she's BAM there. We'll go this way around. It will go to Doppelganger. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this location. If there's no civilian. He hasn't ate any civilians yet.
Nope.
So he would lose another one. Probably the wild because he's going to lose it. He's going to get KO'd here again anyway.
Yep.
His BAM 1. We went over. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero in each adjacent location. Him.
Venom's down.
Yeah. That's the problem with not getting rid of them. She'll BAM and push you into each one, and each one will hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he gets KO'd. It will trigger her BAM again. Again, you can't overkill people and keep pushing them.
Yeah.
They're not affected by, once they're KO'd, they're not affected by her push.
Right.
So.
That sucks.
Yeah. Lucky it doesn't add to the plot or some of the time ones too.
Yeah.
But that's it for her turn. We lost 2.
How many wounds does Carnage have? I don't know if we said that from the beginning.
No, because he has 5.
Okay.
And she has, that was it before, 6.
Okay.
Okay. And then she's going to populate. Ugh. So nothing in her spot. A civilian goes there. And then back. A civilian and Slug would go there.
Okay.
But we'll play the card now because I forgot there's an event that the first time a hero is KO.
Yeah, which is more.
Because there's an event that happens when the first player gets KO'd.
Okay.
So, and it works out because Morbius gets taken out of this mission. He's taken out of your roster after this mission because he becomes a member of the
Sinister Six.
new Sinister Six.
Yeah.
The final one in it. So we'll read event 4. So 1 past event 4. A taste for cruelty. Okay. The KO hero is removed from the current game. So the player must discard all their action tokens, he didn't have any, and can resume playing on their next turn with a new hero chosen from the campaign roster. So ones that we already have in the roster. They can start at a location of their choice.
Interesting.
If Dark Carnage is not defeated by the next villain turn, the KO hero is removed from the campaign roster.
Okay.
So we'll remove Morbius, and then we'll pick a new character to start in any location.
Okay.
So we decided to use Black Cat again. We don't have the other ones painted. That's what we picked her, and we're not going to use Cloak or Dagger.
No, they would go better together.
So. Okay. But we still have Iron Fist and Deathlock too that we have, and Cloak and Dagger. Okay, so she's going to go there. And that was bam, everything else happened. We populated. Yeah, okay. So it would have been Morbius' turn, which is now Black Cat, so it's Firestarter's turn.
Yes.
So we still use, it doesn't say action. You can resume playing the next character. The player must discard other actions. So his cards still stay in, because that's the last card that people are going to feed off of.
Right.
It didn't say remove his cards.
Yes.
So that one still stays there.
Okay.
Weird. Okay. So Firestarter's going to pick up.
She got another microwave heat emission.
Okay. It's a single target, and you have a wild. So it says single target, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she can use the move and fight to move over there, get the infected, and use the wild to clear up the threat.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Okay. Couple things in order. So Black Cat would have picked her free cards up when she dropped her first free cards.
First one's wild. Second one is Cat Instincts.
Gain any combination. Oh, cool.
And then the third one is Cat Luck. When the next Master Plan card is revealed, you may put it at the bottom and draw another one instead.
Cool. Okay. So now that we cleared up free missions, everybody draws a card. So I was looking at it. When you're KO'd, you draw free cards and then you do your normal draw step.
Yeah.
If you draw a card now, I don't think they're... Oh, because it's also if you're KO'd, you're not affected by effects. Right. So, make it... Because like when Scream does her push and just Scream, you're not pushing the KO'd character. So I don't think Venom would be able to pick up a card now.
Okay.
If he was up. So yeah, makes it easier. I was going to give him a card and then pick his free, but no, he's KO'd. He doesn't get affected by it.
Okay.
So now everybody else gets a card. So Firestarter would get one.
Firestarter got a fight.
Symbiote Spider.
Symbiote Spider-Man got a move and heroic action.
Venom doesn't get one.
Venom. Black Cat got Cat Claws. When the next master plan is revealed, you may put it at the bottom.
Similar to the other one.
Try another, but it's a fight instead of a heroic action.
Cool. Okay. And Morbius gave her, because you still use his last card. Oh, she used that wild to do the clear up the threat, right?
She did.
And got the civilian. So that's her turn. Now it's Symbiote Spider. And he would pick up. And the villain's going every 2 turns now.
Right. He got a heroic action.
Okay. So you got to move in a fight. So we'll see what we'll do. So he does have some extra cards from that being able to draw one. So he is going to get hit a bit. But we want to take off some of these henchmen too.
Yeah.
Now that she got that call-in reinforcements card. I don't think she has 2 of those. Hopefully there's not 2.
Hopefully not.
So he's going to use Firestarter's Firestar. Did I keep saying Firestarter? It's Firestar. Her name. Okay. So he'll move over 1. And he's going to use her fight to clear up that infected. And then he's going to play his double fight card to do 2 fights on Doppelganger.
Okay.
So at the next Carnage turn, we didn't kill him. So Morbius is now the roster.
Okay.
So that will go. But he's going to go now. He got the 6 again. We got 3 of those this game.
Yeah.
So I'll move to the closest. Hero there. He's going to infect that thug there.
Okay.
Now every hero that has infected takes 1 damage. So
just Black Cat?
Black Cat has 1 and
Firestarter.
Firestarter.
Okay.
So Firestarter will do the single fight, probably, because that's the weakest card out of them, I think.
Yep.
Black Cat. The heroic accents we don't really need, so maybe Cat Luck heroic accent 1.
Okay.
Being able to stop the master plan is okay, but we need some fights right now.
We do.
Okay. And that was his turn. So now Shriek. 1 and bam. So where's he going? Oh, good. 1. Bam. She's not hitting anyone, luckily.
Thankfully.
But it will switch that. So she's done. Now we got to do the other bams. We'll do clockwise. So Doppelganger will hit Symbiote Spider-Man for 1 damage.
Maybe.
Yep. Okay. Even so, I don't think we need to use the Spider Sense one.
Okay, yeah, because we can't. It doesn't give anything to anybody after.
Yeah, and maybe if it was a hero that damages in the zone, like if you're facing Sabertooths or people that hunt you, that's a good card. But
yeah. Even
even if you get 1 away from Shriek, she's still going to hit you with her adjacent. So we'll put that at the bottom.
Yep.
And he's going to get hit again anyway, because the bam here in adjacent, so none there, but he's going to hit again. And now we'll get rid of the
single heroic action.
Okay. And then she'll populate 1 civilian in her zone, none over there, and then civilian and stuck up there.
Okay.
So she populated, and at the end of the turn, we'll add a civilian to the Statue of Liberty. Symbiote was us, so it's Venom. So he's going to stand up, pick up his free cards.
So we got Symbiote Enhancement, move, fight, fight.
Nice.
A move. And a move and heroic action.
Cool. Okay, and now in his turn, he'd pick up his starting card.
Heroic action and a fight.
Okay. So he has 2 fights already that could deal with Doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
And then he can use a Symbiote Enhancement to do move, fight to deal with Demogoblin.
Yeah.
Just take them both out in 1 turn?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. So we didn't take out Demogoblin because we want to get rid of those infected. Because we don't want Carnage to be super strong if we beat the villain and then he becomes a villain.
Absolutely.
We'll try. Okay, so that's Venom's turn.
Yeah.
So now, and we only did 1 thug there, so we don't take a damage. Black Cat's going to go.
See what she grabs. Move and a fight.
And she has a fight 2 left. Okay. She could use... Oh, what's that one? It's when the next master plan card is revealed, you may put it at the bottom. Or the move gain any combination of 2. That's it. Because he needs a move to go get that other infected.
Yeah.
And then the master plan one.
She could also do, if she did the move and fight, she could use one of the fights to take out Demogoblin, move, and then take out that other infected.
Yeah. And I was seeing how we would be able to do Cat Claw so we could stop her master plan and bury it. But no, I might keep that till later. And the token ones.
Yeah.
Now let's do the move and a fight.
Okay.
And then Shriek's going to go.
All right.
So all the henchmen are gone. At the end of her turn, she's going to relocate one of those civilians over to where Symbiote Spider-Man is, and it will give her a move token.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's Dark Carnage's turn?
Uh-oh.
Okay. See if 0. Okay. He's not moving, and he's going to place another infected in that zone on the thug.
Okay.
You can't have more than 1 in 1 spot.
Right.
Shriek's going to go. 1 and bam. So she does have short ones too. So she's going to go 1. Bam. So it is going to hit Firestarter.
Okay.
But that civilian won't flip because she's there. But that civilian will. That civilian will. And now she bams. Firestarter will take 1 damage.
Okay.
She has the same card, so 1 civilian at the bottom.
Yep.
So get pushed away 1. Against a single... Oh, it's in your location. I didn't know if it was a beam, so it's her special effects in her adjacent location. There's no bams from anybody else.
Thankfully.
Yep. So, let's see here. It's there. So, civilian would go where Carnage is, and then there would be overflow there. Everything would flip, but doesn't matter. They're all flipped already.
All right.
So, Firestar's going to go and pick up.
She got to move.
Okay. So, we have a move and a fight from Black Cat, and she has a move in her microwave heat emission.
Yes.
So if you do 2 moves into Shriek zone, you can do 3 damage to Shriek right now.
Okay, let's do that.
It's gonna wound her, and she got on 6, she can heal.
No, but we need to start.
Yeah. Because you can't damage Carnage yet, because
the 2 infected are still there.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, it's a single target in the fight. We'll take 1 off. You can... So do we want to focus on getting Shriek, or do we want to just take Carnage too? Or are we going to do both? Because you could... Oh, where is... Oh, no, I'm looking at Black Cat's there. We're doing Firestarter. You could hit 1 of the infected and then 2 damage on Shriek.
That's probably a better idea.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. So move over 1 and use Black Cat's fight to get it infected, and then she'll do her move and then her special effect to toast Shriek. So Shriek has 4 life left. It is now Symbiote Spider's turn.
All right. Let's see what he gets. Symbiote Enhancement. You may double fight. If you do on your next turn, you must play your card randomly.
Oh, we got that in the last one. Deadpool, I think, did a card like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she has a move. He has a move. He can fight. he could now do that card and do a fight on the infected, and then we can hit Dark Carnage.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then his next card has to be randomly.
That's fine.
He already picked up, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
the one he picked up.
Okay, so we'll play that card. So now we'll flip his cards over. When we draw, we'll flip. We want to shuffle them up. And then when we draw for him, it has to be upside down too, because it has to be random.
Yeah.
At the end of his turn, you may move up to 2 civilians or thugs in any combination of this location to other locations. We'll just leave them there.
Okay.
Nothing else? No. Okay. Dark Carnage's turn, because it's 2. 0. He's like Central Park.
Yeah.
So he'll put a thug there.
But that's not a bad thing.
Nope. That's not so bad. Shriek, though. What's he going to do? There's a bam. 4. And bam. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Black Cat and Venom are going to get hit here.
Okay.
So that civilian won't turn because Venom's there. None over there. We still have civilians on the board, so we're good. But she's going to bam now. Black Cat will take 1 damage.
Okay.
I'm not worried about master plans too much now. Cat Claws and Wild could give us anything. So you want to get rid of the Cat Claws?
Sure.
Okay. And she would get pushed to adjacent location. I'm going to push her up there.
Okay.
Venom's going to get hit. He's going to take 1 damage. Probably just a move 1.
Okay.
Because the other ones give 2 actions.
Yes.
He'll get pushed. We'll push him. Actually, that worked in our favor a bit because he's going next. Push him towards Carnage.
Yeah.
Okay. And does that populate? Yeah, in her location. And then there would be overflow, so those would all turn into thugs.
Okay.
And then there'll be a civilian in that location. And we'll add another one because the Statue of Liberty.
All right.
Do you want to do the heroic action and fight?
Okay.
Because then he'll move over with Spider-Man's card and do the fight on the thug. Clearing up the infected. He has a heroic action left. I'll keep the civilians on there because we don't want to lose any just in case.
Yep.
So now it's Black Cat's turn. So pick up.
And she got cat claws.
Okay. How many? So she has a couple of those ones then.
Yeah.
So she does have a heroic action and a fight. She does have a move token. If she does cat instinct, she can move twice with a token, gain any combination of 2 of those tokens. We'll gain 2 fight, and we'll use those 2 fight to hit Carnage because it's not doesn't say at the end of your turn like other ones.
Nope.
So we'll do that. So she used her move token and the move from her card. Now she's going to gain 2 fight tokens and a fight from Venom and do 3 damage to Carnage.
Awesome.
Okay, so Dark Carnage only has 1 wound left.
Thankfully.
Okay.
But it's his turn, right?
What?
It's his turn.
Yeah, it's his turn now.
Okay.
So what's he going to do? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll put an infected at Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
Shriek is going to go. 2 and bam. Firestar is going to get hit again.
Yeah.
Okay. So no civilians there. There's heroes there, so those won't get flipped.
Okay.
But Firestar is going to get hit for 1 damage and get KO'd. There isn't another event for it's just the first KO.
Okay.
Yeah, read event forward card 4. Not lost. Heroes win. Proceed. Villainous. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Is she getting pushed too?
Yes, she'll get pushed to adjacent where everyone else is. Okay. Now she's KO'd, so she'll bam again. Oh, okay, so that's where she landed, right?
Yeah.
So these guys would still get hit because they're adjacent, right?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone there is going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
So let's do Black Cat first. Cat Claws?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do Venom. Move in heroic action.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Now
done.
Spider-Man will flip over his cards and then pick, because we can still pick, not randomly. It's
Yeah.
when we act. Probably moving a roll, Cat?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Who's next to after Black Cat? Firestarter, anyway?
Yeah.
Because, Black Cat went last?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and you flip that back over the card? Yeah, random? No, you can flip it back. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now they would all get pushed over one from the initial bam. She got KO'd, so she would bam again. So this is where... So, she is there, but she's a KO'd hero, so you still flip it because she doesn't count towards the thing, right?
Right.
So, and then there'd be damage again. She can't get overkilled or pushed now because she doesn't get affected. Okay. That's the end of the turn for him. Now it goes back to Firestarter. Firestarter gets up.
Do we have to populate for Shriek?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to populate there. So, in her location, a thug and a civilian, so no overflow, then a civilian over there. And we won't add a civilian that's Statue of Liberty because there'll be overflow once they put it there anyway.
Right.
Next turn. So Firestarter will get up, and she'll pick up her initial free cards when she stands up.
Microwave, energy manipulation.
Okay.
A wild. And a fight.
And then she picks up.
And then the...
No. Okay. So let's play that. So now we have a move from Black Cat and we have a move from that card. We can do 2 damage to Shriek and get her down to 2 hit points.
Or
we can't hit Carnage because it's infected on already. That's what I was thinking about, go finishing Carnage, but there's not a fight, right?
But and it's a single target.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
You could. And the other move is just heroic action. She has a wild, she could, but then still 2 wilds would just bring her over there. There's nothing else to feed.
Yeah, it's that single target thing that's a pain in the neck.
Okay, so let's hit Shriek.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Shriek has 2 life left. Okay. And now it's Symbiote Spider's turn.
Yeah.
So we pick up a card upside down. We don't know what they are. You want to shuffle them again so it's Oh, and at the end of the turn, discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to stop 1 card. Okay, now we're good.
Okay.
So, you can pick.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What's that one do?
It's a fight.
Okay, so you have a move and then a fight. You may add 2 to this location. You may move.
Not a lot to do.
If you move there, you'll be able to protect civilians if she decides to flip them.
That's a good point. So we'll do that, I think.
Okay,
That's
so he'll move over to Central Park and fight one of those thugs.
So we'll use the single fight.
Yep. And now you can flip the card over.
Yeah.
Because now you don't got to play randomly. So what was the other one? Oh, wild. Okay. Oh, that's just a starting hand. No, that's when we got rid of his spider sense. Remember we put it at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, Firestar and Symbiote Spider-Man went. So it's Dark Carnage's turn. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's at Statue of Liberty. And he'll infect a civilian there.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't keep up to him, that's a problem now, right? We can't. Now we're 2 behind.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe we'll just have to take out Shriek and then deal with him.
Yeah, because he's already done.
We had a good chance. We had him there, but I don't think we can. And we've already took some wounds off of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he, I think on the other side of the card, I think he heals on the other side too and stuff.
Crap. Okay.
We'll see. Okay. And we don't have many cards left too, so it's not, you can't really keep playing chase.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're at Shriek's turn?
Yep. And she's running low on cards too, right?
Yeah.
Does she have 2?
It looks like it.
Yeah. She only has 2 cards left.
Okay.
Or 1 card left after I play this.
All right.
So 5 and bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There.
All right.
So she keeps hitting Firestarter. No one there, so that would get flipped. You can choose to flip the infected, which I'm going to.
Yep. Good idea.
And then that one doesn't get flipped, but Firestarter will take a damage.
Want to get rid of that? What do you think?
Who's going next? Firestar. Venom.
Venom is.
Okay, so no, I'm moved because we do have to try to get moves to get over to them. Nope, we'll get rid of that one. See, we get pushed away. And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Venom's turn.
All right.
Come on, Venom.
So he picks up. He's got a wild.
And we got to fight. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do catch up now. We have one to get over to them. That's the problem now. Because we can feed a wild to someone. Let's see. Let's play the wild. That's really... And then he can use that to do... Oh, we didn't populate too for when we did Shriek.
Okay.
So that would have been overflow from the card. There would have been one here for a civilian. No overflow. So we're good?
Yeah.
And those were all flipped. Okay. For him, we'll keep the civilian and just keep the wild to feed the next character.
Okay.
And he still has a fight. Doesn't matter.
If he keeps his turn on there, he gets a fight token.
What? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Just keep him there. Hopefully they land close to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to get a fight token. Black Cat's going to go.
Hope she gets something cool. Double fight.
Oh, of course, when they're not close to us. Okay. But she will be feeding Firestarter a double fight. If she does do that. So we can hope we're not going to get Carnage for sure. Because he has infected now. We can't get to him. But what we're hoping is Shriek can come over to us and then we can hit her, getting her off the board.
Well, do we get a turn after she plays her last card?
She plays her last card, and then that's that turn. And if she has to draw and there's no cards for her to draw, she wins.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll play the double fight then?
Yep.
Fortunately, nothing we can do with it.
No, but it gets her a fight token.
Yeah, she could do a wild with that. Can't do nothing. We'll just, we can spread out more. Screw it. Where's her wild? She'll move here. So we have more board presence, right?
Yeah.
She could fight with one of those fights anyway. Might as well use what's on the card. She won't double fight because then she'll knock herself out.
Yeah.
And that's really... but then it will trigger her bam, and she would do those. You can force her to... Some characters, you do that. You try to knock them out so they draw more cards, like Doctor Strange.
Right.
She could try to knock herself out to get more cards to see if we get a better draw and stuff.
That's funny.
No, we won't.
Okay.
So, that's our turn. Dark Carnage. Okay, good. I was hoping if he would have got that, the 6 and infected people, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
He's going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to infect a civilian there. That's him?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't think he's too strong now, but when he flips, it's bad. Okay. Now Shriek. Her last card.
Trying to do them both is tough.
Yeah. 5 and bam. Okay, where's he going to land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Crap.
I like where she started. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to bam. So this gets flipped. None there, none there. We still have civilians. We're good. But Black Cat will take 1 damage and get KO'd and get pushed. Or the Venom. Her bam would trigger again, which would flip this one. But we still have civilians on the board. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we'll populate. Overflow, can't do anything. Overflow, nothing happens. Lucky there's no other effects with overflow. That would be rough
Like
too.
if she didn't bam again,
Yeah.
if there was overflow, that'd be really bad.
So that's her last card. End of turn, can't put anything there. Okay, so we have 2 more characters to go, and then see what we can do.
Okay.
So Firestarter's gonna go.
She got to move.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we can. We have 2 fights from Black Cat, which can't do anything.
No.
She has a wild. Let's put the wild in.
And she can clear up that infected.
Yeah, clear up the. Take the infected off. Because that might. And then she has 2 fights, can't do anything. So stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody had Spider-Man. We already know what that card is.
Yep. Spider sense.
Okay. So he has 2 wilds. He can't get to anyone.
He has 1 wild.
Well, he has a wild in his draw too.
Oh, yeah.
So he could play the other wild too.
Yeah.
Can't get to infected or anything. 1, 2. Nope. So let's move him over to North America. And for the other wild, get one of those thugs. That's our turn. Dark Carnage would go. 0. He would put it infected there. Okay. And then Shriek would go. She has no cards, so we lose.
Okay.
So we got rid of all the henchmen, but trying to deal with both of them, that was rough.
Yeah.
I think we ran out of... We did so many fights on the henchmen and try to get Carnage, maybe, but that's tough trying to get both of them.
Yeah. And
I don't know if this is built so, because depending on the events, you can move on to the next story anyway. If it's built so you kind of lose, it's just how bad you lose.
Yeah.
Or if you're really good, you can beat them.
Yeah, and the having to remove infected tokens.
That's the tough.
Yeah.
And I think that comes in because the last mission we're playing against the new Sinister Six, and I think he's still on the board too.
Okay.
So that's going to be tough.
I'm wondering if people who teleported and had lots of movements and stuff like that
could have helped too. But we'll see, because now that this is done, we'll go to the events. So we already did the first time a hero's KO'd. Can't play a card lot. Oh, yeah, campaign. Oh, villainous plot loss. So villainous plot loss. The heroes lose if at any time there are no... Okay, we didn't lose by villainous plot. Heroes win. Can't play a card. So you can't play one. So the campaign is over, actually.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
I guess they infected everyone and the campaign's over.
I guess so.
Oh, that sucks. I saw it because when I did the test, I lost by the plot loss.
Yeah.
And then because we were event 5, it just means that you go on to the next mission. I'll grab the card. You proceed to game free, and you keep that revealed. And every time a hero's KO'd, they're removed from the game, and then you can add someone else from the roster.
Yeah.
That's if we would have lost by the plot loss. So it's better to lose by the plot loss for this.
Yes.
But unfortunately, now the campaign's over. We won't play the game again because we already did this one. But maybe we'll do a match against the new Sinister Six.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's another campaign you want us to check out, please let us know.
And then there's also you can make your own Sinister Six. Remove the boxes. Do you want to remove those for a sec? So yeah, that would have been the new Sinister Six one. You would play against them. There's no missions, but you go around and you have to fight each one.
Yeah. That looks cool.
Yeah. And then there's actually the assembled Sinister Six one where you can build your own Sinister Six and you fight off against... There's the ones that came in this one. And then if you have the old ones, you can use Shocker or Lizard or Hobgoblin, and you can play against your own type.
Yeah,
Sinister Six.
It's cool.
So lots of playability with that, depending who you want to play against.
Yeah.
So maybe one of the future games, because we're going to do the Scrolls probably next.
And
finish up the Squall Queen is the one we're going to do next.
Cool.
And there's imposters in that too and stuff. You don't even need the Scrolls. You use heroes and then you use their cards to impersonate them, and they can hit you and stuff.
That's neat.
Yeah. But yeah, you like the campaign so far? It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. And if there's anybody that you want to see when we're doing Sinister Six stuff, let us know. Because we're always excited to try out new characters. I'm excited about Scorpion. I just saw him there.
Yeah, he's in the new Sinister Six. So maybe we'll do a mission, not with a campaign, just a mission against the new Sinister Six.
Yeah, he's neat. I liked him too.
And if you want to build a assembled Sinister Six, people can let us know if they want to see certain people in that one.
Yeah, because I liked Scorpion when we were playing Marvel Zombicide too.
Oh yeah, he was pretty good too.
So I'm curious to see how he plays in this game. So thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.